Hello. If you're watching this video right now, there's a good chance that you probably suffer from porn addiction or masturbation addiction, or more generally speaking, sexual addiction. Or maybe you're just wondering how serious your problem is in the first place. And I'm making this video in the hopes that whoever sees it won't have to put up with the years of physical, mental, social, and financial problems that I had to deal with. If you are addicted to porn, usually you'll notice symptoms like, here, I have a little list right here, so let me read this off. Depression, this is one of the most common symptoms. Social isolation, the more and more porn you watch, the less and less you tend to leave your home. Social anxiety, behavioral addictions like masturbation addiction are known to cause self-esteem problems that make people more anxious in public. Decreased productivity, career problems, loss of employment. If you're self-employed, you might wind up in debt. You become 8 times more likely to develop other behavioral addictions like substance abuse, gambling addiction, binge eating or food addiction, loss of libido, diminished capacity for arousal. This is due to the down-regulation of various hormones and neurotransmitters. Delayed ejaculation disorder. This is a serious problem because it forces you to watch porn for longer, which further desensitizes your ability to climax. Erectile dysfunction. This is also very serious. Guys will watch videos for hours on end trying to find that one perfect video that will arouse them, and they completely lose the ability to gain an erection at all. So once you lose the ability to become aroused by internet porn, which is extremely arousing for most people, you lose the ability to become aroused by average women in the real world, and that's a serious issue. Now, you might see doctors or psychologists about this, and this is not an easy problem to talk about, but most of the doctors I saw said that my problem didn't sound that bad because I wasn't really telling them the full story, and they said my problem wasn't that severe and I can most likely control this problem by making a few simple changes. But month after month I kept dealing with this issue, and month after month it kept getting worse and worse, and one day I started getting blisters on my you-know-what, and that's when I realized something seriously needs to be done about this. It was getting completely out of control, and my doctor told me I could install software on my computer to block myself from porn sites, but that was the stupidest idea I ever heard in my life. I might as well put a paper bag over my computer screen. And other doctors said they could put me on SSRIs like Paxil, which would reduce my sex drive, but the last thing I wanted to do was chemically castrate myself. So it got to the point where I kept dealing with this problem, and I kept going back to my doctor month after month, and I didn't want to go on Paxil because I felt like if I take the Paxil, I might never come off of it, and there was all these side effects like nausea and constipation and dry mouth, insomnia, and like 1,001 other things I can't remember. And I was kind of thinking, like, is this all they can really do for this problem? Why does it always come down to a doctor trying to prescribe some random pill? I didn't want to castrate myself. I just wanted to control this issue. So I wound up going on a research spree and started searching Google for everything and anything I could find about porn addiction, sexual addiction, and masturbation addiction. And I wound up finding this video online that absolutely blew my mind. It was one of the best videos I've ever seen about this topic. And I realized at that moment that I was facing a much more serious problem than I originally thought. So I wound up picking up this program because I was desperate, and I was going through the program, and I realized this was exactly what I needed. Now, I never believed in like Chinese herbal remedies. I'm not really a religious person, but I do have my degree in psychology, and the point is the science behind this guy's, the techniques he uses. I'm no doctor, but this made perfect sense to me. And I tried it out, and for once in my life, I finally feel more confident and like I'm getting my life back in order. So if anybody is dealing with this problem, and if you've tried a lot of different things, I'm telling you, go watch this video. Not the video you're watching now. I'm going to put a link for it in the description. Just go listen to it and let your own brain decide whether it makes sense to you. Because I was dealing with this problem for more than 4 years, and I had no idea what to do. I know how embarrassing it can be to talk about, but you have no idea what you're actually up against. And be prepared to hear some things that you're not going to like. If you have any questions, comments, or if anyone has anything that worked for them, feel free to drop it in the comment section of this video. Otherwise, I hope I can help someone with this video. But thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.